Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Pete with the Crystal Casino Band. Welcome back to another Thursday video. This is probably the last video that you'll ever get of us in 2021. And I thought it would be fun if me and the rest of the band could share like some of the highlights we had over the year and also like some of our goals moving forward. Because you know, the end of the year is usually like a good time to reflect on what you did right, like what you could work on. And I thought it'd be good for us all to hear that. I feel like this YouTube video is gonna be a lot like a sitcom where they always have like that one episode that's just like a montage of a bunch of clips. I feel like that'll be that for us. So yeah, if you're new here, we're the Crystal Casino Band. We're an indie band from Washington, D.C. And yeah, so I'll get started. I have a few highlights for 2021. I think it was a really good, positive year for us. Made a lot of growth, especially like coming from the rebranding from the Colonies to the Crystal Casino Band. One of the things that we were able to do, which was a big highlight, was being able to combine the catalog of all the Colonies songs and the Crystal Casino bands onto the same page so that there weren't two separate bands out there that we were in. So it was really nice to see that all come together. I think everybody else has said this, but I think a big highlight was our Pearl Street Warehouse show.
Playing Pearl Street Warehouse on June 19th.
Too, I bet what the other guys said probably similar, but you know, getting back sort of to playing live shows, specifically Pearl Street Warehouse. And
a highlight of the year for me would have to be selling out a Pearl Street Warehouse.
It was our very first concert ever coming back from the pandemic, and we were able to sell that out, which was pretty exciting.
Put it into context, people were feeling really great about COVID at the time. Case rates were super low around the country and especially in the district. People still running high on their second vaccine dose, and ignorance was certainly bliss not knowing about any variant that was in our future. So with all that said, there was also just like this super hunger for live music at the time after being deprived of it for an entire year. This show was like before I could even see a concert for myself. So everyone was just like really hungry to be in a crowd and with people at the time, like just like being smushed together.
It's really great to be like, music is back after more than a year of just not playing to shows at all.
We had also posted a TikTok that had done relatively successful, I guess, at least in seeing and it getting the people that needed to see it. It did numbers for us in terms of like getting people to the show and just like kind of like momentum for people to come to the show. At least like locally in DC, there was like just kind of a buzz around this show. Joey had the phenomenal idea of us ordering bowling shirts that were custom made. They also just like looked great on us, and we had intentionally not told anybody about it leading up to the show, and kind of like gonna like come out to this big crowd with like a new brand for us, and I think it certainly did that.
My favorite part of that concert was
Happy birthday to you.
This is the best gifts I could ever ask for.
So we played The Adults Are Talking at the show, and at the time there was just like, that song had blown up on TikTok, but even more than that, the Strokes had played at Irving Plaza in New York for Maya Wiley, and AOC was there, John Mullaney was there. It just like had caused a lot of stir, like being like the first show back in New York, which was like in about mid to late May, I think. And The Adults Are Talking had just like blown up on TikTok before that, so all these like videos were surfacing about the Strokes playing Irving Plaza, and like that song in particular was like the kind of symbol for it and the symbol for New York reopening too. And like there's even more meaning behind it too, like as like the Strokes being one of the biggest post 9/11 bands too, like inaugurating a new New York City and culture and all that stuff. So like COVID, the Strokes like had like ended it by playing that song somehow. Like people were just like feeling so good about things, and like that TikTok or those videos like were surfacing and just like being huge around the country, like causing such a stir, I feel like. So we had played that song at Pearl Street Warehouse. I'm not sure if it was intentional. Pete would be able to talk about that. But yeah, like that song just had so much meaning, like as the Strokes had played it like a month before us and like inaugurated New York. And of course, like the Strokes are like our biggest inspiration as a band too. So it just like meant a lot, and like people just like loved the song too. Like it interests like a lot of new Strokes fans to the scene, or like people who did not know about the Strokes before. And that song at Pearl Street Warehouse, like everyone was like loving it, and like it's just a bouncy song, like energetic.
Another highlight of 2021 I want to mention is right here on YouTube, we hit 1,000 subscribers, and today you'll see that we have doubled that, and now it's 2,000. So we definitely need to do a 2,000 subscriber thank you. Just want to thank everybody who subscribed to us this year. When we started this channel, like in 2019, it just felt like it would take so long in order for us to reach those numbers, and now that the fact that they're coming and you guys are enjoying these videos just means so much to us. But I really loved the subscriber special where we played Truth or Drink. I thought that was just so funny. There's so many funny moments from that period. Yeah, so I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, so we're here to talk about highlights of 2021. I would say basically two highlights. Well, the first was probably just working on and putting out our album. That was a ton of fun. It's always a great experience to be, with Kyle and Jay in the studio and chopping it up, and just working on new music is always really fun, fulfilling, and then releasing it. The sort of reception, sort of the feedback we got was just overwhelming and really great.
I think now I'll talk about some goals for 2022. Definitely, because I was just on the topic of live music. It'd be so cool to, all right, I'm gonna say it. This year in 2022, you will see the Crystal Casino Band play outside of the East Coast. I want to see us go across the country for a few shows. I think that'd be really cool.
This upcoming year would probably be to play as many shows as possible and to get to many different audiences as possible, going outside, going to different states, see like different cities that we haven't performed in, and kind of expand our audience that way.
And maybe if we were able to do a festival in one of those locations, I think that'd be awesome.
My goal for 2022 is also about live music, and I would say to keep it pretty simple, it'd be playing a big venue like 930 or the Anthem again, because it's been a while, and playing for an artist that we really look up to. Not necessarily like the biggest artist, but like an artist that like we've like really dug down, listened to music for, and like has been an inspiration to us. I think that'd be awesome.
I think another goal is if we can come out with another album. I've been trying to hit an album a year ever since like this band started, and I think I've only like missed it once or so. So it'd be really nice to keep that goal going, and then because I already have a bunch of songs written, and a lot of the other guys are pitching in on these songs too, so it'd be really great in order for us to get another album out, and I think it would probably be our best one yet.
We've already started some of the songwriting process, started doing a little bit of recording for some new music that has yet to come out, that will be coming out in 2022, so I guess stay tuned for that. I'm really excited for how those songs are coming along, and I'm excited for everyone to hear the songs.
So anyways, YouTube, thank you so much for watching our video on our goals, or our favorite moments of 2021 and our goals for 2022. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to Jarrod, Joey, and Jordan as well.
Take care of yourself. Be well. Happy New Year.
I guess that's it for me, but thanks for listening throughout this year. It's certainly been a good one. Thanks for following us on YouTube, listening to our music, and we'll stay in touch. Stay classy.
And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video in 2022. See you in the new year. Bye.